Varsity. We did PVC and body weight warm-up, and we led that into kipping pull-up and kip motion practice. We took quite a bit of time on here, so people could start feeling out not only their kipping, jumping pull-ups, but also feeling out how close they were to pull-ups. And a lot of them are very, very close, so I think we're going to start expanding on that a little bit more. Our WOD was an alternating EMOM, giving them some different looks at new movements, especially for the Believe comp. So alternating EMOM, 6 single arm double press. We gave them a little bit options to build and try to make it heavy. Second minute was 20 seconds max effort kipping pull-ups. A lot of them were doing jumping, but some of them were like experimenting with Izzy was experimenting with a little bit of bar muscle up and then progressed to pull-ups. And then the third station, we did 45-second echo bike for calories. Then we had programmed a little bit of dumbbell bent over row and dumbbell death march, but we actually ran out of time because we spent so much time on the kipping pulls, which I'm totally fine with because we can always supplement a little bit of strength work in later in the week. Then we did some stretching and just got them through nice and smooth. One Thursday, we're going to be going indoor relay warm-up, so running drills, but also some animal walk drills, getting everything, core, shoulders, and hamstrings and hips really warm. Then 15 banded lunge RNT. That's where the band's oriented at the rig on the outside leg, so it's trying to pull the knee inward towards the body, and the knee has to fight outward. So you're going to do 15 each leg, making sure that glute activates a little bit more. And then 2-minute Tabata, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off of Russian kettlebell swings, get those hips a little warmer. After that, Varsity Strength is going to go back squat with a pause. We've been progressing them into the back squats a little bit more with pauses. Next week, we're going to take out the pause. So this week's 3, 3, 3, 3, and we actually have a fifth set of 3, so it's 5 sets of 3. Building with a partner, and we're going to see if we can get them to start pushing the weight a little bit here when they progress through, because a lot of them are getting more and more comfortable with active depth coming off that box cycle. So I think the more exposure we give them, the more comfortable they're going to get, and the more they're going to be comfortable pushing the weight. After that, 3-minute AMRAP by 3 rounds, 2-minute rest. So this is a lot like one of the Believe WODs, okay? It's going to be 20 and 16 calorie row, 20 wall balls, and then AMRAP cleans. The clean weight will be 100% athlete dependent, using a barbell, full clean from the floor. The 20 and 16 cal row should take no more than a minute and a half. If they're getting much more than a minute and a half, maybe we back this down or tell them that 90 seconds is the cap. For the 20 wall balls, we really want to make sure that they're constantly moving on this. We want to get them about 30 seconds to the clean. So if they're doing a minute and a half here and a minute here, that'll give them that 30 seconds for clean that we're looking for. And then they'll get nice long rests afterwards. Last thing, on Sunday, we're going to warm up with an alternating EMOM, echo bike, ring rows and inchworms, alternating step-ups, and med ball hug squats. Varsity strength and skill again. We're going to do rope climbs again. They made some great progress last week, so we're going to familiarize them with again and just let them get a little more extra practice with this, just because it is such a critical piece for their competition, but also just they're having fun with it and they're learning how to really gather themselves and pinch on the weight and understand the importance of a foot pinch. So after that, Varsity WOD is 2 7-minute AMRAPs. We do rest 3 minutes in between. So total time is 17 minutes. First 7-minute AMRAP will be 1 rope climb, 6 box jump overs, and 12 push press with dumbbells. On the 1 rope climb, we can supplement again, lying rope climb to a standing position. And on the box jump overs, just something that they're comfortable jumping on and over. Some of the kids like Gus and stuff like that, if they show up, will clear right over the box. So just go with nice and smooth. We want them to get a decent amount of reps, but also make sure that that rope climb and the box jump overs kind of make them slow down a little bit. And then 3-minute rest, and then 7-minute AMRAP, 12 and 9 calorie bike, 8 sandbag over shoulder. For the sandbag over shoulder, some of them might be more appropriate to use a heavier med ball, like a 20 or 30 pounder, but other ones, the blue sandbags from downstairs, should be more than enough for them to pick up and toss over the shoulder. Give them an odd look, but also odd look at moving weight, but also give them something that we haven't exposed them to in a while, and usually a little bit of fun. So if you have any questions, shoot me a message. This is all in push press.